Hello
and welcome back. This is we're just gonna recap real quick from Toluca and onwards.
Toluca.
So you guys went to Toluca for the first time after escaping from the ancient green dragon, who's in his human form went by Arterian. You guys had a pretty bad encounter with him because you were convinced that he might know something about the mask, but at the same time didn't want to give away that you had it. And things got tense when he realized that you actually may have had it. And I forget exactly how it went down, but I remember Justin or Phelan shoved him, and that didn't seem to go well. He started to cast a spell. You guys interrupted the spell, and then he quickly vanished away. And when you guys went outside to chase him, you instead saw an ancient green dragon perched on a building. At this point, Fingus instantly remembered that he had a long-distance teleportation spell, and that was the first time he used. What's it called? Remember, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Transport via plants.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. So you guys went to Toluca, and in Toluca, you knew that not only was that where Fingus was born, where he lived almost his entire life. Don't say anything about this, all right?
Holy shit.
Alright, so Toluca.
Where's Toluca on the map? Can you ping it?
Toluca is all the way to the left, like west of the Trollbark Forest. Yeah, purple dot. The island itself, so the purple is the city of Toluca. The island itself is also referred to as Toluca, but the city is where most anybody who wants to go there goes to. That's pretty much all that is there for as far as attraction. The green dot is where Fingus had lived and where he first encountered the fraternity brothers. He lived outside the city a little bit, and then the little island to the south of the main island is a high security prison. Think like an Alcatraz sort of deal. And in Toluca, other than Fingus possibly hoping to learn a little more about the fraternity thing, because the last encounter with the brothers didn't really go well at all. Still kind of weirds you guys out to think about it, those of you who were there.
Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to ruin your whole story.
And also Delilah was there, who was Clarence's girlfriend, who you had all heard so much about. Delilah and Clarence's relationship was an interesting one because through bits and pieces of conversation, you all learned a little bit about their relationship, and all of it just seemed really weird. Because for one, she had him draw up a boyfriend contract. And it wasn't until after that contract was signed, Clarence says that he started being able to use his powers. So that, right off the bat, makes you wonder who Delilah really could be, how she could really be somebody who's so powerful as to transmit, like, the ability to cast magic onto another person like that. Delilah also seems to be using Clarence to acquire magical items that are rare, and that was a pretty big heated conversation in the last session where Phelan and Pembo were pretty insistent that Delilah was using Clarence, and they told him that, but Clarence was able to persuade them that he could trust her and that they really didn't have anything to worry about. Not really persuading them that they believed it, but at least long enough for them to stop bothering Clarence about it. But it still seems like it's an issue of tension for the party based on how the last conversations went. When you last heard from Delilah, it was a sending spell, Clarence, and she told you that she wanted you to find an Ioun stone, which was in Dragonsphere Castle. And Dragonsphere Castle, as we said earlier, was a castle where you guys originally were thinking about claiming it for your own after clearing it of powerful undead. In Toluca, you had an encounter with the native elves known as the Daithari, and the Daithari or native to the area. They were in Toluca before the Furbold colonists and the human colonists came. And pretty much what's left of Daithari influence, other than tribals that live in the woods, are families that run some of the casinos in Toluca, and also some other casinos that are in like the smaller settlements outside the city. The casinos tend to gather a lot of revenue, and because of this, there is thought to be ties between the casino Daithari families, the elf natives, and the more extreme factions that reside outside the city who had committed terror acts against the city in the past. When you guys found Delilah for the first time, she was in a bar or a casino owned by these Daithari, and had asked you to watch.
Dude, we went to the basement. Me and Pemba.
Yeah.
Pemba was just. He was fucking. He watched me just murk some people for her. And he was like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, she asked you to watch for two of the casino staff, two Daithari elves, who were waiting in the corner to follow her down the stairs to the basement. Sure enough, they did, and then you guys followed them. And what she did was she cast a silence spell, which just like coated the whole area in magic, which blocked all sound. And then from outside the radius, she was able to cast fire magic that just incinerated them without any of the sounds affiliated. No crackling of smoke, not even their screams, just like bleak silence as they burned to death. And Pemba had a problem with that, and from then on, it had been very tense between him and Delilah, and even him and Clarence, because Delilah was never quite clear on what the motive was. She made it clear that there's a conflict going on with the Daithari and the other inhabitants of Toluca, but you guys only really seem to scratch the surface of that whole thing. Other than that, all you guys really did in Toluca was go to that dock mall, which was basically like a massive pier system with just like stands and shops all along the piers. And you guys bought some stuff and sold some stuff, and I think that was good for your inventory management. You guys got some clutter out, and got some extra money in the process. And then from Toluca, I believe you guys started talking about Erebor again, and what might remain of the city if the dragonborn that Pemba was searching for might be in the ruins or in the surrounding area. And I forget exactly what led you to Scornuble. It may have just been that it was the closest area Fingus had been to Erebor, or maybe there's something else that brought you there, but either way, you ended up in Scornuble, and that was the second to last episode, was you guys exploring the caravan hub sort of town of Scornuble. And in Scornuble, not really much of anything happened other than you guys meeting Bad Bert, who was a member of the Black Talon Mercenaries, who were an organization based in Erebor before the dragon attacked. And he spoke of the two dragonborn that you were seeking, Raul and Guillermo. And he said that they were two of the most fearsome fighters he had ever seen, and that they were definitely still alive, the both of them. And other than Bad Bert, you guys met with Chad the Rakshasha. You first caught on to his trail when you walked past one of the gate guards to the office building, and then you saw him again, even though he was headed in the complete opposite direction. So you guys freaked out and eventually tracked down the Rakshasha known as Chad, and Phelan struck a loose deal with him regarding the nature of Stelios and having Stelios brought to him. And other than that, the only lead you have on that whole thing is that Chad is currently attempting to draw up a contract for this transaction. You've heard.
Just to clarify, he didn't say what he wanted for that to happen.
No, all the terms will be available in the contract should there be one.
Gotcha.
So it's unclear when Chad will return, when the contract will be finished being drawn up. As all he said was that he knows a guy. And other than that, you guys decided to leave Erebor and leave Scornuble and head towards Darkhold, I believe. And it was outside of Scornuble where you guys found the camp of Raul, and ended up traveling with him for the last couple of days as you make your way to the north. Raul was quiet, and not very friendly. Uh, but based on the stories and his demeanor, you would imagine he was pretty fierce fighter. Other than that, he didn't really attempt to make too much of a acquaintance with any of you, mostly expressing confusion at the the weirdness of the party.
We left off at Skirnooble and we're heading towards Darkhold.
Yeah, you've been heading towards Darkhold. That was pretty much all of the last session was you guys leaving Scorduble and going north, and you guys pretty much walked and had conversations. You talked about you talked about Rostier being a loose end and how he's a known mercenary of sorts and was left in Toluca with knowledge of your whereabouts. Clarence,
Oh my god, yeah, my apprentice. That's right.
yeah, your squire.
You just fucking asked that
bot.
guy to be your fucking bot, and he did.
Yeah, so you guys left Roster and Toluca. Phelan and Pemba were concerned about that. Clarence is convinced that Roster will hold his word.
He's gonna come in clutch one day, guys. Just wait.
And other than that, sorry, what?
I was gonna ask what the in-game date is.
We are going to say it is the 22nd of Tarsak.
Cool.
So it has been it's been about 2 weeks since Fruit's been gone.
You're outside Darkhold?
Yeah, you will be able to reach Darkhold by nightfall, you believe.
And we're trying to find Guillermo at Darkhold for what
You're
reason
not
again?
sure where to find Guillermo. You know that the Zentrum may have information on Guillermo, seeing as they have information on a lot of things. But also you're going to Zentrum to attempt to make allies with them, using the Blue Mask as a bargaining chip, perhaps, because you guys were considering maybe leaving the Blue Mask in their possession, because they're a rather fortified faction in Darkhold. It's likely they'd be able to fend off any attacks easily.
You have to walk
months
around with
ago.
that shit. The fucking dragons
Cotman.
smell us.
Well, no,
with
didn't
that
we found some sort of
We never confirmed that, though.
enclosure that we put it in.
Yeah, we put it in a lead box, but
So yeah, it's safe
I
from
was-
divination magic, but
So
was pretty sure
what is
they
the
were,
whole
like,
purpose of Raul and Guillermo?
that's Guillermo
Guillermo-
is said to be like the chosen from Pemba's backstory.
It's for Pemba.
when
Gotcha.
Pemba
He's the next
when
to
Pemba
that
looked
dragon
through when Pemba looked through the pool of divination in
In
the tomb of Farensek when you guys were in Mulharan.
Mulharan was such a good arc. Fuck.
Yeah.
Crazy arc.
When Pemba looked into that pool, he asked to see the chosen, and he saw the white or the silver dragonborn running in a city that was being destroyed, and the banner on one of the towers was like the banner of Erebor, which you guys found in the library after that. So you guys decided it was Erebor that was destroyed, and sure enough, when you came back, you were told that it was destroyed. And then you guys heard tell of a blue and a silver dragonborn. So it seems obvious to assume, if that
Gotcha.
vision was correct, that he may be the one Pemba's seeking. Can we try some music, by the way, Matt?
Mhm.
Thank you.
And yeah, you guys ended your last session with going to sleep. Sometime in the evening. And when you awake, it will be the 23rd of Tarsak, you can say. It's morning.
That was pretty good.
Thanks.
Nothing
You know-
like a good night's rest. Hey, Dawa.
I'm pretty new to this sleeping thing still, but that was a very long rest.
Didn't feel long enough. Ugh. What a week.
Does anyone else feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who feels like they've been asleep for like 6 months? Jeez.
That's what I'm getting at.
No, I didn't sleep enough.
I think I have a mushroom for that.
That would be
Ugh.
helpful. I would appreciate that.
So, dark cold, yes?
Yeah. About how long do you think we have to get there, Phelan?
I'd say about by the end of the day, at least. We're not too far. A few miles north.
Yeah,
At this point, you and either one of you, any of you, glance towards Raul's where he was sleeping and notice that his sleeping bag, his belongings, and him, everything's just gone. Seems like he got tired of your guys pretty early and decided he didn't really need your help.
What?
Oh.
Llama, guide me. Where did he go?
Hey,
Did you hear
I don't
anything
know.
in the
He
night?
was sleeping last night.
Maybe he did give us some.
can I make a roll to see if I can see some like prints or track it at all?
Oof, that would be a survival.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, nature is like knowledge of like book smart stuff with nature. Oh. Yeah, you're not sure where he is now or how far it's been, but based on the way the grass looks, you're pretty sure he headed to the west.
Well, guys, it looks like he took off to the west, you know? I can see some footprints, I think.
Back towards Scornuble.
Hmm.
I mean,
We already know we're close to Guillermo. Raul wasn't very forthcoming with any information. We probably should just meet with the Zentarim, even if it means not going to see Guillermo as fast.
I'm sure we can garner some information about where he might be once there.
I think
Besides,
you're right.
we didn't really need Raul with us to begin with, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
that then.
We've always done it on our own. Just us sages.
What's Velka doing right now?
Laying down.
Can I use speak with animals and ask her if she saw him leave last night?
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Is that a spell
Oh.
slot for you?
No, it's just I can just do it.
Oh, fuck. Nice, yeah, of course.
Velka, you see him leave last night?
Do a roll for her. Have her roll, have her roll perception to see, like, if she would have noticed him leave last night.
Jacob, your camera's frozen, by the way.
This. Oh.
It's an 18, Dungeon Master.
Velka looks at you and says, "Yeah, I saw him leave at about midnight, right after you guys left to sleep. Sorry, my voice is sore." She puts a paw to her throat. She doesn't do that.
Velka said he left around midnight.
I have a feeling he might turn back up eventually. We didn't tell him anything important, right?
Oh, I mean, I got a weird
Probably
feeling
some-
from him. He seemed like a decent guy.
Probably just some stuff about us fighting the dragon cult, I suppose, and he must have known we were going to Zentarim. So maybe he just ran away. I decided not to, I guess.
Either way, he's no friend of the cult, right?
He didn't seem like it, and if he's a friend of Guillermo, well, then I think he's probably a friend of us.
How
Let's
many
not worry about it.
How many people could Dawa carry at a time?
Probably just two.
One and two.
Yeah.
It's such a Jacob question. Out of nowhere.
Do we go at a faster pace if we fly?
Yeah, for sure. It's just a matter of like how long you can sustain like enhanced speed like that. So like usually it's like a lot of the time you don't have sustainable ways of like going that fast consistently for a while, but you can always get like bursts of speed. Maybe you can do that a few times, it adds up.
Well, we need to look for Raul, or should we just move on? Don't see any problem with moving on.
Like I said, I think we should continue on to the Zentarim.
All right,
Aye.
let's get our stuff together then.
Yeah, I start packing up, getting everything ready to leave camp on
So do
Dawa.
And you guys spend about 10 minutes packing up camp, just about done. And Pemba, as you sort of put all your bags on Dawa, give her a pat, and then all of a sudden you
Pat?
see a golden light start to ripple out of the air, and a portal opens, and you see your boy just fucking pops out of that shit, Kalstrava, looking a little bit older.
Well, 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 if it isn't Kalstrava.
I'm sorry. I don't quite remember you. I know we've met. Your name?
I put throw my weight on my back, take a bowing stance and bow to him. Pemba Sanom, Sonar Bulan.
That's right.
And this is
Good to see
Dawa.
you again.
How old is he?
Do we overhear this, or is it just Pemba?
Yeah, do we?
You guys all see this happen. Pemba was just the first one.
Sweet.
Call?
On.
Just sort of like, how different does he look from the last time we saw him?
He hasn't aged that much physically, but in the eyes, he's aged a fuck ton. Like he looks a lot more weathered.
I'm gonna walk up to Phelan and kind of go in for a hug.
Call, how long have you been gone?
How long has it been here?
Less than a month.
Less than a month. A year and a half. It took me a year and a half. I ended 2 wars.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
well, we're still working on this one.
Yeah.
You didn't
Well,
even
he
leave
had
us
a bit
much
more
time.
time there, Yeah, exactly.
It's. How did you know where we were? Did you just cantaloupe?
My father gave me the cantaloupe.
You have it?
Golden cantaloupe.
I don't have it, but he let me use it to find you.
Was Fruit
I
still
did what
with
he-
us
What
when
are you
Call
guys
left?
talking about right now?
He was.
Yeah, Fruit was with
He
Clarence.
was.
Has never met Call.
Yeah, no, Clarence has never met me yet. I'm still just like fucking, you know, just enveloped with seeing Phelan. But I did everything my father asked, and he made his formal apology. So there should be dragons all along the Sword Coast,
Damn
protecting
it.
all the cities.
A year
shouldn't
for an
have.
apology. Dad's a piece of work, Call.
Truly.
Yeah, he's more like a piece of shit, but you know, he gets it done.
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting timing, Calstrava. We're actually on our way to possibly see your mother.
Yeah.
What?
It's a long story, Calstrava. We have the mask in a lead box, and, well,
I'm sorry, but before I continue, I don't think I know you. Your name?
Ah,
I'm
yes.
pointing at Clarence.
Hi, Clarence Philbin. Nice to meet you. I trapped a girl in a cage. Recently, joined the Sword Coast. I'm very excited to meet you. I've been working on creating a book about some magic items, and you know, it's great to see you. I've heard so much about you, but to see you face to face right now, wow. Can you
I kinda
cook?
just-
Because we have an issue. We haven't had something nice to eat in a bit.
I'm a
Memories
just
come
kinda-
back of you cooking that delicious fish on the boat, Call, right after getting taken.
Unless you guys have fish, but Phelan, where's Fruit?
He's okay. He stayed behind in Mulholland to help his father rebuild their town. Yeah, oh Jesus.
Vampires attacked his town in Moharan, and then we saved
Yeah, we
it.
helped out with that, and we killed the vampire, returned his mother, but his mother's still around, so Fruits was like, I'm gonna stay here, guys, and we all said, alright, that's fine.
We couldn't very well tell him no. He was set.
Indeed.
You know, there really never was a dull moment with you guys. Less than a month. What the fuck? You've done all the. I'm sure there's more, isn't there?
A bit.
There's a lot more, Calstrava.
So,
We teleported through a tree.
you could do that the whole time, and he just
Yeah.
never thought to
You know,
let us know.
well,
maybe-
you know, we never had to go to Toluca or any of the
Oh.
like 2 other places I had been to. I'm a pretty sheltered guy. All right.
You know, that actually
Teleport through
reminds me,
fucking
Carl.
trees?
Yeah.
There's trees
actually-
fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I said. He's seen a bunch of trees.
It appears it's only the ones where he's seen them before, at least the same type of tree, right?
Yeah. Look, let's not get into the specifics. Right?
Hard to
This is
see a
about
tree.
You're back. Come on. Let's talk about that.
So we went to Zonthal's tower when we met Clarence, who was likely going to get himself killed. No
Well,
offense.
that's not. I don't think that part was true.
Zonthal.
Yeah. Why did we go there again? I don't remember.
The guy with
Is that where we got the mask? Oh, because
Yeah.
the cultist asked for help.
Yeah, the cultist.
And he's like, I got the
message.
mask, guys. And then he died.
Yeah, he died. You found him dead in the room, and the mask was with a woman who worked for the Zentrum.
Right.
And then
So
we
we-
force caged her. And then we talked to her for a while.
Yeah, so
That
we
was
heard
such a
some
good
things.
plot,
Yeah,
We heard some things in the tomb of Pharaoh Sek about Zonthal's tower, that there were some defectors who were more keen to Dracula Liches than they were dragons, but that kind of went nowhere. We went to the tower. The cultist said that he was willing to help us and defect to give us the mask. We made our way into the tower. where we met your mother, who had the mask. She was looking for you.
Kind
She
woman.
worked. She was nice, yeah. She worked for the Zentrum, and she did the mask.
This time, the Zentrum came to me so long ago. Cotman stopped me. And now we have to go back to them.
Yeah. They seemed willing to
Fucking Cotman.
be our allies against the Dragon Cult. So, I want to go there to try to order an alliance.
Any way we can bolster defenses against Tiamat, it's
So-
worth it.
My mother. You said you met my mother.
Yeah, she knew who I was, and she was looking for you. She was
Do you know
trying
where
to
she-
spy.
Do you know where she is now then?
She's where we're going. Darkhold.
Just about a day's walk ahead.
I guess that's where we're going.
Yeah.
The
Count
Dragon
Strava.
Council should be on our side now, so I guess I just come back with you.
I noticed you're holding a new weapon. Are these two moon weapons reacting at all right here, man?
Are they
no.
vibing?
They're from different deities. Like
They can't vibe
no
though?
relation. They're not vibing.
Shit.
I noticed you have a new weapon there.
I pull out the rail and show him, just kind of, letting him see the whole blade and everything.
Oh, I
It's,
love your friends, Kalstrava. They look so strong. None of you hear that. Just call.
I look at the rail. That they are. They've been through a hell of a lot.
Are you?
This is the rail.
Oh, Jesus. This one talks too.
Yes, he does talk, but he's not anything like what the fuck we've dealt with before. I stole him. Well, first I guess I touched him and he kind of tested me in a way, but I stole him.
He tested you.
And he's okay with that?
He's okay with that. I guess I'm worthy.
Good.
I kind of look at Thorell,
Oh,
put him back then. He can do a hell of a lot more than my other weapons could.
Interesting.
It's been a long journey. So, when are we moving? When
We were just
is
about to
Fruit
leave.
coming back with us?
I don't know. Maybe we should
Well-
try sending for him.
Do you still have the sending stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, if I've seen some plants out there, so we could just put up the old tree teleporter and
Let's go wherever the hell you want, can't you?
I mean,
Are there many
anywhere
trees?
we've been. Well, I think it's pretty much any plant.
Yeah, okay. Should I send for him? I'm sure he'd like to know that you're back with us, Colin.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, I'm gonna...
And if he's as strong as you guys make him sound, well, we could definitely use him as long as other allies.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be really strong, especially with that belt we found, huh?
Oh no!
holy shit!
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use the sending stone and send for Fruit.
Oh my god.
Is it
Hold
20 words? 12 words?
25.
25? Okay.
5.
Fruit.
It's so generous.
It's me, Phelan. Call has returned to us. We are moving toward dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We miss you. Hope you're
Oh,
okay.
I missed the party so much.
Phelan.
I've missed the party so much.
And I say it exactly like that with all the pauses.
All right, fruit.
Okay.
You're you're in your house with your dad, having a good time. You just had a great morning training session, and your dad, as a little somewhat of a reward, he has this little like metal device with like a tab on top, and you hear the Tim,
Yeah.
open that in the mic.
You want me to open it?
Yeah, in the mic. Yeah, so
Oh
Fruit,
my God.
you do that, and then it's like you realize it's a nice cold brew. Here you go, son.
Wow, thanks, Dad. Okay.
And as you take a sip of it, you hear Phelan's voice in your head, and you hear that message.
So I'm just like, that was a word. Oh, I have to clean that up. So like, oh, I got it all over my book. Shit.
Oh my god.
It's fucking everywhere.
Oh. So like, does that hit my dad?
He's able to dodge out of the way in time with his quick reflexes. Goes, what the hell?
That's great. I'm so glad that you guys are back. I'm doing great here. And oh wait, how many words was that?
You're at 14.
Great. I'm so glad
Excellent counting.
glad he's back.
I forgot that sending
I'm
let
doing
the
great.
person send something back.
Yeah,
That's so nice. Oh my gosh.
very convenient.
How many words that was? Okay, so you just hear that's great. I'm so glad he's back. I'm doing great here. I should be able to
He's doing great. That's all I got, pretty much.
I'm glad to know he's okay.
Me too.
It's just been so long.
Truly. And I have
Wow.
been looking for someone to spar. You down, Kalstrava? Once before we leave.
You're gonna spar with him. I think you
Sure.
might want to use this, called Strava.
and I hand him the belt of hill giant strength.
What's that do?
Sets your strength to 21, but
Oh,
Clarence is gonna say,
It'll make you feel as strong as a hill giant. And they're pretty strong. But not strong like me.
and then I turn around and punch a tree.
What'd you just cast?
I just punched the tree.
Oh.
Nice.
He's doesn't Jacob have one of the belts on?
Oh, you do have Hill Giant belt, don't
He
you?
gave me.
No, I
No,
have
he gave
the-
me the hill giant.
Flame giant one. Mine's 25. Should
Yeah,
I
oh,
just-
wait, so you took all three? Oh man.
Yeah, we took all of them, yeah.
So wait, now I have
Should I
21
make a
strength.
Should I make like
Yeah.
What the
a
fuck?
strength check or something for hitting this tree?
How do
Oh
I?
yeah, we robbed a green dragon. I forgot
Should
to
I
mention
throw
that.
this in my inventory, or does
Yeah, so
Clarence
it
want it
counts
back?
as a. Oh, you gotta ask him in character, but it counts as one of your 5 magical items, I believe.
3.
One of your 3.
Yeah.
Wait, we can only have 3?
Mhm.
I think 3
I
that
don't-
you're attuned to.
Doesn't he have to attune to it? Yeah.
3 attuned.
So weapon counts as 1, I'm guessing.
Mhm.
Okay, so then I
The
gotta
belt,
let
it
me
just says
count
it
the
sets
shit.
it immediately.
You have your cloak, your sword.
I have boots. I already have 3. I can't use it.
Yeah, you gotta pick one. You could trade it out, but you have boots of levitation, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You can probably get
Levitate,
flying
levitate.
shit at this point, dude. We're like almost level 15. There's gotta be.
Wait,
something
what's
I
my
catch
cloak? I
on.
don't even remember.
That's the one where if you have it up, you get advantage on stealth checks, and people get disadvantage on perception checks to see.
That's right.
That
Yeah,
thing's so
shit's great.
broken, dude.
Yeah,
Jesus
it's like a
Christ.
common fucking magic item. Like
It's ridiculous.
Can I do an
5e is
unskilled
funny.
strength check against the tree that I punched?
Yeah,
Yeah, break that tree.
concealed strength. You hit it.
Ow.
When I see that, I'll pass the belt back to Clarence and it's like, I say, that's all right. We're just sparring. I don't think I'll need it.
Okay, I'm gonna go ice this.
And I
So what are we,
waddle away.
I don't want to make. I was just gonna like theater of the mind, like we just spar.
Just good sparring sounds.
Yeah, I want to test out this new Kalstrava. He's probably faster, stronger, and he has a big dick item. So
If anyone posts up against a tree,
Buttons
and
you want me to
markers-
press, boy. Wait, can I add? Let me see what I can. Oh my gosh, I just realized something. Alright, give me 1 second.
all right. Once our sparring session's over,
It's a good session. Kalstrava's very competent in head-on combat now. You notice, as opposed to the brief amount of time you knew him before. And yeah, in turn, Kalstrava, you remember how the Moonglaive was as powerful as you remember. You realize that it's just as powerful, and that it's, other than your sword, it's likely the most powerful weapon you've ever come across. Maybe even Hazaron's up there too.
That's a fucking menace.
That sword's coming back, dude.
Oh, that's gonna be spooky.
That goblin that we abandoned in the woods is gonna find it.
Fucking-
Be like,
comes back.
Floop?
with that.
yeah.
Didn't
Yeah,
what,
you
his
guys
name was
think you
Droop
can
and we
fuck with
changed
me?
it to Floop or
Yeah,
something?
we changed his name. That was
That was some fucked up shit.
that was
He's coming
Cotman
back.
too. I think Cotman was like, no, we're calling him Fruit.
Yeah, Colin also used to wear goblin dicks on his neck and make stew with them. We never heard of goblin dick stew.
Had goblin dicks on his neck. Oh my gosh. And they like dried out and stuff.
It smelled bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Colin was insane.
Cotman was
not
pretty
okay.
He
wild.
was
for a while.
unwell.
Like, until you fully formed him, he was just all out fucking insane. Even then he was.
I assume we start moving after their spar.
Yeah. Get the milk
Great.
Yeah.
milk buckets on Dawa.
I've put my
What's
what
that?
are they, maneuvers in the skill section, so I think I can use them now. Yeah,
Yeah,
there
that's
we
what
go.
I do. Yeah, for all of my key points. Oh wait, no. Oh, I put them in my class section.
Stelio's trying to make a child's army.
Well, I
like
can
3
put them
times.
into. Wait, can you activate them in the class section?
Stelios,
Pop
or
for
like
that? Oh wait,
just
no.
Just
putting
a
him
Yeah,
in
I am in the class section.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
Classy.
Yeah, that's what I do with all my monk stuff.
Yeah. Okay. That's really nice. 'Cause that's where my sneak attack is. So I figured. Awesome.
Let me see if turning
Excuse
my
me.
light on is better. Alright, I look way better in this light, bros.
Yo, you looking sexy.
I'm surprised at how fast you improved with the blade, Castrava. Really impressive.
I think I've had a little bit more time than you have.
Well, I'm not so sure about that, but I suppose in the
Strava.
last few weeks.
What? Who imbued the sword?
What do you mean?
How is it created?
It's a moon blade, from what I know.
Phelan sort of perks up at that. A moonblade.
Yeah.
So is it stronger at night? Was there a night in the Feywild?
Not quite. It's a lot stronger when I guess when I hit the right spots.
May I see
Well,
it?
kind of.
How have you been
Tests me.
feeling since you acquired this blade?
It's been incredible. I mean, the things that Thoreau can do. I mean,
It is
I
incredible,
can tell
isn't
you,
it?
but I'll show you
I,
all soon enough.
I like
We'll
pull
have
out
a
my
use, I'm sure.
little like book and start jotting notes about it.
There's someone in Waterdeep who would really like to see that sword.
Who's that?
Just a guy I met.
Just a guy?
Pretty much. He's really interested in elven moonblades.
And you
That's
just...
where I got this, and I pull out my elven sword.
Oh. It looks pretty nice.
He asked me if I ever found one to show it to him. I'm sure he'd appreciate seeing that. If and when
Over
we make
there.
it back there.
So we're going to Darkhold then?
Yeah.
And my mother's there?
Yeah. For all we know.
Okay.
Oh, I should tell you, before we go, we acquired another one of the masks.
And I point to like the lead box.
We
We don't
think
just
we're
have
not...
it sitting out. It's in the bag.
Presented.
So it's in the bag of holding in a box?
Yep.
In a lead box, yeah.
I pull out the lead box.
I guess
It's
that's
right in
pretty
here.
smart.
I'm gonna check the lead box, I think. It's still there.
I have,
I
I have the
peek
lead
inside
box.
Yeah,
You
it's
have the lead box? I
Oh
thought I
no,
had
that's
the
the
bag of
exact
holding.
moment they were scrying on us.
It's not like we can know.
You
We
let
just
the
see Matt
evil
roll
juice
like
out,
a-
and now they can track us. Way to go.
Dude,
That rolls a
scrying is such
1d100
bullshit.
and just like clenches.
Scrying is absolute horseshit.
Yeah, OP. Literally makes the NPCs the DM.
Pretty much.
Well,
Yeah.
NPCs
Wait, why do...
Well,
I
not
thought I had the
alcohol.
bag of holding.
I thought I still had the lead box.
Shit, I don't know who has it.
No, we
Y'all
put the
gotta
mask
figure
in the
that
lead
out.
box and then put it in the bag of holding, right?
Right.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure
Alright,
Phelan
so I'm
has
gonna
it at the
take out
moment.
the lead box and peek inside of it. It's still there.
The mask
Yeah.
bites your hand.
Alright, I
So
show it
the
to Call. I'm like, yep, here's the mask.
It's an embarrassing picture of fruit at the Christmas fair.
Wow. You really got another one.
It's
Okay.
the last
How
one
many-
they would need to summon Tiamat, so I hope we don't lose it, and I put it back in the bag.
And that's why we're going to see your mother at, well, the Zentarim. Maybe they can protect it.
They are pretty close to the Well of Dragons, though.
Why?
And I'm
Why
not
do
sure
they
if we
want
can...
to involve themselves? What brought them into all this? They never mentioned it to me when they tried to bring me in.
I guess we're gonna go there and try to find out.
I'm having a pretty good feeling about all this, Call. I don't think they're gonna hurt us.
That's not what I'm worried about. I just don't fully understand, I guess.
Either way, after we do this, I'm glad we have you, Call, because we're going to be fighting some people at Dragonspear soon. I think if we take that, we'll have a nice place to, well, I guess, keep as a home base.
Would be a
That
good...
is, if we don't decide to go and see Fruit, or if we get any clues towards Guillermo, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Beppa's looking for a dragonborn who is supposed to be like a messiah of some kind. I didn't really understand it.
A Messiah?
But-
He's one
Beppa
of the
seems pretty clear
chosen.
about it.
It's basically a warrior decided by my people's religion, I guess.
So you're hunting him, and you found him, or?
Well, not exactly.
We found his brother.
Someone who was
We
with
look
him.
over at
yeah.
the sleeping bag that's just abandoned.
I look at them all looking at it.
Raoul disappeared this morning, but
Oh,
Yeah.
we're confident we can still find him around here after we visit the Zentarim.
Go ahead, tell him, Velka. Oh, sorry. Velka said that he left at midnight.
I guess this is like the first moment I actually noticed Valka, and I'm so
She's a
happy
lot-
to see her.
Decent bit
Lot
bigger.
bigger.
She grew like quite a bit.
I go over
She's,
and give her
in-
some. I give her
She's
some
in what
good
they call
pets.
the rapid growth period for wolves, 14 to 27 weeks.
I give her them good pets.
She licks your hand.
Well, guys, I think we should get moving.
All of
We can
you,
talk
all
along
of a
the way.
sudden, hear a distant roar of a dragon. It's not coming towards you, but it's flying, and you can see it in the air, like far to the distance, and you see its silhouette is very tiny. It looks like it has a red like tint to it, and you watch as it just sort of continues on its course, far enough where it doesn't seem to notice you.
What direction was it going in?
It's like to the east. Looks like it's going to the south.
Southeast instead of like northeast?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, like
Okay.
towards Darkhold?
No. It's
No.
The
South.
opposite
It's
way.
going southeast.
it's like
Darkhold is
it's
northeast.
here. It's
southeast.
like way far over the mountains,
Yeah.
like over here, and it's going like down here.
Oh, gotcha.
Well,
So where would it have been coming from? It would... Oh, the well.
probably from the Well of
Obviously.
Dragons.
Yeah.
Do any of you know what dragon that is, or where it's going?
No, but it was
Was
red.
that the one we saw earlier?
You guys
What
saw a
was that?
black dragon last night. You barely managed to stay hidden from it. Other than that, you know that you fought a blue dragon at Zonthal's tower who escaped, and you knew that Erebor was destroyed by a blue and a red dragon.
That's probably the missing piece. The one we heard about that destroyed the city of Erebor, where Guillermo was. But it appears he's coming from the Well of Dragons.
Did we see the
Oh, it's also worth
destruction of
noting,
Erebor?
being this close to the Well of Dragons, remember the Drawkhorn? Its noise is very much more noticeable than it is when you were near Waterdeep, where it was kind of just a disturbing hum. Now it's like a very faint vibration in the earth, which took you all some getting used to go to sleep the last couple of nights.
The Drawkhorn?
It's the horn that makes all the dragons mean. Or something.
It summons them. It basically like summons them to one gathering point, which this is the Well of Dragons. It's pretty much just like a signal to all like the chromatic dragons to gather for
Dude, we
this
should
purpose.
get one of those.
Where is the Well of Dragons?
Oh
I'm
my
trying to see it
God.
on the map.
To the east
Can you
circle.
just make
Like
one?
right away.
Easter. Oh, okay, there it is.
No, that's an
It's
ancient
like one-
artifact.
Yeah, it's like
So
one.
there's only one.
Yeah, it's like the Drakhorn. Like it's
So
been
who-
around for thousands of years.
Who's blowing
Hmm.
it?
Probably
know.
a cult.
Yeah, it's you assume it's in the Well of Dragons because you knew the cold got it from the iceberg where Makoth was. You learned that that's where it was
yeah.
originally, which is why she was up there to like figure out where it went.
I think we
Oh.
should try to recruit that Lich guy still, but you guys didn't seem too keen on that.
He was a
Fruit
Fruit
lich.
You're
was.
trying to
Fruit was
recruit?
into it.
How did this happen? Phelan,
What?
you guys wanted to recruit a lich.
Well, we considered it. Well, you were there for it when we were going to Neverwinter, and that guy said there was the Lich who ruled Thay, and all of the red mages left Thay to join the dragon cult. But he's still there, and he probably wouldn't be happy that they were helping the cult. He would probably want to destroy the cult, but he's also a Lich, so that could end badly.
I guess I was there. It's just it was a bit longer ago for me.
True.
I mean, if there's any way to trust him, I could see some use in that. I guess we don't really know him that well. And he's
Guess
a lich.
Well, we'll consider it on the way. We should probably get going now.
I guess so.
There is a dragon ahead.
All right. You guys make your way through the mountains, which do not let up. It's a lot of high elevation, and it's very tiring moving through it for a few good hours before you see Darkhold. You sort of see it tucked away into a higher up point in the mountains, still a couple miles away even, but you also notice a mountain path that seems to lead right up to it. So you imagine within maybe an hour or so you should be there. At this point, it's probably around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. And yeah,
Not to mention that this is my favorite terrain,
Ooh.
So, what
which
exactly?
means I have advantage to survival checks.
So, what exactly are we expecting when we get there? Where will the Zentarim be at?
I'm pretty sure they control the whole hold. I assume we just say we're with the Council of Waterdeep, and they might let us in.
All right.
We asked to talk to your mom.
I guess
It's kind of good you showed up. It'll probably be easier for us to get to her with you.
I guess that would make it a lot easier. All right. Well, I guess I don't really have any other better plan. Don't see why they'd, turn hostile.
Yeah. It's good to have you back, Cole.
It's good to be back. It's just kind of look around at everyone and realize Phelan's the only one that I started with. Everyone else is kind of a new face, and just kind of feel out of place.
It takes some
Back.
getting used to.
All right.
Does Jacob still have Continent's horn?
His horn?
Yeah.
We
Fruit
still
does.
have his horn in his flask, right?
We don't have.
No, we don't have the
Not the
flask.
flask.
You were
Oh,
there for
what
that.
happened to-
You were there for that. I gave
I probably
Fruit's gonna get it
was.
back. He'll get it back eventually. It's gonna happen. Comments bothered him about it enough. He's gonna. It's on the to-do list. There's gonna be a whole
I'll
arc
have to-
about it.
I'll have to go back. It's been too fucking long. My
We
memory's
traded
trash.
it to the one dragon.
Yeah, the one dragon
Oh,
wanted it.
that's
She said it
right.
was
That's
hers.
right.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh.
Drew was like really willing about it, then immediately regretted it. It was like, why
Oh
did I
my
just
gosh,
do
I
that?
forgot about that. That was great. Oh fuck, I have to go meet my mom.
So, oh, not to change the subject, but, what was the food like in the Feywild?
They ate a lot of vegetables and weird mushrooms. They really kept pushing me to eat the mushrooms, but I really wasn't that fond of them.
They're
It was
good
a little
for you,
bit
Carl.
strange, to be honest.
Oh yeah, Call, you actually did grab some mushrooms for Fingus.
But yeah, I forgot.
Forgot that was so cute.
Yeah. Fingus, I don't know what you could do with these, but I guess here's a few specimens from the Feywild. And pull them out and hand them over to him.
Oh, Call. You know, can't say I've ever worked with a mushroom from the Feywild. Do they have a name so I can put them in my inventory?
Honestly, I can't remember.
Feywild mushroom.
You're right.
Feywild mushroom, yeah.
Well, I guess I'll have to compare them, and if I never see any like them, I get to name them then.
I've never seen anything like it while I was here, but I saw them every day when I was in the Feywilds. Everyone seemed to love them, and I mean, hell, half the people, it was their diet.
Mushrooms are pretty good for you.
Apparently.
Do they
I
have
managed to
any
survive without
known
them, though.
magical properties?
I never really felt anything special with them, but maybe it's because I thought they tasted awful.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
managed to get
Cal.
through it.
Mushrooms can make a dish. You really have to be more open-minded with that kind of stuff.
Well,
You
it
know,
wasn't really much of a dish. I mean, it was just, mushrooms on the plate. I'm not. They really
were
weren't
just
that
serving you
creative.
raw mushrooms?
What was that?
They were just serving you raw mushrooms?
Well, I mean, sometimes, they were cooked and such, but yeah, no, I mean, that was the entree. Just these big ass mushrooms.
What was the appetizer?
This weird tea. Sometimes, some
Tea?
stems from, I guess, these mint tree things. It was.
Gotcha. Oh, let me
I'm
tell you
just
about
kind of
this
looking
fish
at the ground
I
and
was
just
cooking
kind
the
of
other
like,
day.
just like disgusted memories of like these shitty meals I've had for the past year.
I put my arm around you. I'm like,
Carl, let me tell you about this fish my Esquire Rosnier cooks for me one time, okay? 40 minutes flat. He was the best fish I've ever had, okay? Let me just tell you right
Yeah.
now. I think I might have paid him for the cooking only. He was great, but the cooking
You
is what
think you
set
know
him
how
over
to make
the
it
edge.
now?
No. I look at him
Fuck.
like, I don't think I could cook to save my life.
That's
Yeah,
how
son
I
of a
felt
bitch.
about Pow Cheese noodles. And believe me, I
Make
bought a
me
few
hungry.
packs for the road.
Look, if any of you can cook any real food, that would be.
Oh, I've been meaning to make a rabbit stew later, Cal.
No,
And I'm
that's
not-
something I can get into.
I'm
They
not
don't
so
tend
sure how much
to
time we'll
eat the
have.
animals out there. They just let them roam free. Shit, I mean, half the time they're walking around in the buildings with the people.
Oh, are you
Well,
a,
they lose all
are
the
you a
goddamn
spicy or a
mushroom cows.
sweet man? I
those,
think
those cows were such assholes.
I think that our reunion deserves some sort of celebration.
and I pull out the sweet and spicy Omni pickles.
Ooh,
Oh,
Well,
Everyone.
well.
Grab a pickle.
Omni and pickles.
Phelan, give us
yeah,
a
I'm
speech,
fucking
will ya?
munching down.
Oh,
Oh
he's
god,
shy.
it's
I've
not
heard.
mushrooms. I'm munching down.
I gotta pee real quick while you guys eat those pickles.
Yeah, we can. I guess this is the food break. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, if you're in like fucking Alaska and you just fucking catch them salmon and build a smokehouse, like, whew.
I love seafood.
You can also catch beef yourself too if you're not a fucking pussy.
Yeah, it's true.
If you're not a fucking pussy, you can.
Yeah, fucking steal some
don't-
farmer's cow and slaughter
I
it in
don't
front
think
of
I
him.
know anyone that's that much of a man, to be honest. That's a hell of a fucking feat.
Alright, boys, let's get back to it.
Guys, I got a message from Elia. She said there's someone in Waterdeep waiting for us. Someone from Thay, an ambassador.
From where?
From Thay.
Where that lich is from.
Yeah. Saz. Apparently, Saz Tom's ambassador. I think that's the Lich, right?
Are you guys are gonna be negotiating with this lich then?
We'll be negotiating with his ambassador.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's a better way to put it.
I'm going to reply to Elia.
Well, not just yet. Fine.
What?
I'm not so sure we should agree to meet with them just yet.
Well, he's in Waterdeep, so we can't really
Well,
go
we have
there.
the teleportation spell.
They don't know that.
Fair
Fucking
enough.
go to any tree, Fingus, you motherfucker.
I'm going to reply.
What can I say?
We are
What can I
currently
say?
en route to Dark Zenterin. That's all I'm gonna say. Eat those fucking mussels.
Jacob, hot dog, mac and cheese.
We got mussels, tuna salad, hot
Wait, who
dog.
has
mac and
muscles?
cheese.
Sears has muscles?
Yeah, Sears is currently eating mussels.
We
Can't
make-
see that. It's too white.
I just ate
Is that a
Alfredo.
strawberry
I just,
shortcake?
Strawberry
Dude,
shortcake.
fuck yeah.
nice. All I had was Alfredo pasta. Ate
Well,
the fuck out
I
of it
love
though.
Alfredo. I actually
I know,
should
it's
learn
so
how to make
simple and so
Alfredo.
good. It's so
Yeah.
good.
I've never done it.
I had
Like
butter
making
noodles.
your own.
Bless
Yeah.
Making
you.
your own sounds good.
I made my own pot pie. It's really fun and really easy too.
Oh, Tim,
Is it easy?
I remember this day you had this argument. It was probably with Justin. I am on your side. The pot pie is a fucking pie. I just wanna put that out there. Fuck you, Justin.
It obviously is a pie. What the
It
fuck?
obviously
Justin
is a pie.
calls
Oh,
some
fuck you,
Pennsylvania
Glass.
Dutch
It's a bunch of
shitty
fucking
soup.
It's what it's
square.
called.
It's basically chicken soup with squares.
Yeah, that's See, Justin says that's called pot pie. That's not.
It is
It's
called pot
Pot
pie.
pie.
What do you call
Yeah.
it? What do you call
Pot
it? then?
pie.
Chicken pot
it's
pie.
just chicken soup, like noodle soup.
dude.
Like
It's pot pie.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
pot
you
pie is
saw
what
it,
it's-
wouldn't you just refer to it as chicken
Alright,
pot pie?
this is
I'm not disagreeing that
sidetracking
it's
us
not
way too
pie.
much. This is way too big of a side.
I can't help
so
what it's
sorry.
called. I
No,
didn't name it.
look, all I'm saying is, even if it's called a chicken pot pie, it's not really a pie, but you still refer to it as the chicken pot pie.
well,
I
I'll be
I turned
having
and
none
no
of
one's
that.
there.
So we continue walking.
We continue walking until the next cutscene.
On the next episode.
I'm gonna be walking like this.
I puff out my chest.
You ever notice how druids from Baldur's Gate walk like this, but druids from Scornubal, they walk like this.
That muscle's a fucking tough cookie to crack. Tough muscle to crack.
Muscle to crack. Oh god, that was a big one.
And these shells are fucking worthless. How are they supposed to stop anything? I can just pry them apart with my fucking hands. Fucking muscles don't stand a chance.
Well, yeah. To be fair, I don't think you would be able to dive to the bottom of the ocean and
Damn, so you're just like talking
one
that
up
ass
and-
on muscles like, yo, these things they don't even have a fucking defense system. These shells are pussy shit. Like,
I
damn,
mean-
dude, you're just ripping on them.
They can't hang.
You're just fucking ripping on
I think
them.
octopuses could definitely get it. All right. What happened?
Alright.
We're in Darkhold. What do we see?
You ooh. Ooh. Hold on.
So, Call, are you seeing anyone? Did you meet any cute Feywild girls there?
Feyworld girls gone
Well,
wild.
There were a lot of attractive beings, I guess, but they weren't exactly, fully humanoid.
Gotcha.
My
Well, hey.
my father had some interesting tastes, and it just kind of, I guess, turned me off a little prematurely. I was also kind of busy with the war. Sorry, what was that, Fingers?
like a centaur or something.
No, the centaurs is we were fighting centaurs, but like the
okay,
spirit nymphs.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm sure you're gonna find someone, you'll find someone that loves you just like my girlfriend loves me. She's so great. After we do all this and we go to Dragonspear, I'm actually getting this nice stone for her, and I think I might propose.
Good for you then. I hope it goes well.
I just look at Pemba.
Thanks.
Shake my
So, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what we have in common, and I feel awkward trying to make conversation with you.
Well, I guess we're both trying to stop this cult. We only just
Right.
met. Don't really worry about it.
I turned one of the Dragon Cult members into my apprentice for a while.
How'd that happen?
I paid him some gold.
You paid him?
Yeah.
So
He was great.
what happened after you stopped paying him?
Oh, he stayed in Toluca.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. He's probably a businessman now.
You
Maybe
know, did he
working with the
ever
boats.
really do anything for us?
Yeah,
I'm
Fingus,
racking my
don't you
brain, I
remember?
don't know.
There were times where when we were fighting that he would help us out, and he always had the funny jokes. He made me the fish that one time. You remember, don't you? You guys remember smelling that beautiful fish? And he always he just had something about him, He just had so much to learn. And oh, enough about Rostier, we have to go talk to the Zentrum, adult stuff, so let's... Yeah, Call, I don't know how to, like, end sentences with you. I don't know what's going on here. I feel like I haven't talked to anyone in 6 months. Okay, anyway, yeah, alright, guys, I put my hands in my pocket. Okay, come on, Come on.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, the gates of Darkhold are right there.
I guess we just go up.
Maybe we can talk this over some drinks.
I just fucking roll up. Fuck it.
Okay.
We're just.
Follow
I'm
Call.
just going right
Yeah, I'm
for
just
it.
walking up.
Fuck these pussies.
Oh, so you I was waiting for you guys to finish talking. You guys are addressed before you get too far up the mountain pass. and addressed not very kindly, as you're expecting maybe lookouts or something at the building, but you're actually quickly surprised by people who jump out of the trees, pointing crossbows at you, demanding to know your names and reasons for coming. Looks like there's 3 of them.
Well, that's not very friendly.
I say, I'm Kalstrava Alderun, and I'm here to see my mother.
I'll need more than that. The
We
rest
have
of you.
incredibly important business involving the dragon cult.
I will need names, all of you.
I bow. Pemba Sonom Sonar Bulan.
Well, you can call me Fingus. Put her there. I extend my arm.
No response.
Yeah, okay, right, yeah.
You two? Names?
Phelan.
My name is Clarence.
I'd regard him suspiciously.
One of them looks to the other and says, "That is all of them, and even Kostrava as well. This is good. You will all be admitted into the keep. Do not make yourselves too comfortable. You will be needed."
Good.
Do they have any... Wait, do they have any, like, identifying features? Do they have a uniform on, or, like, what's the...
There is a uniform. Mostly it's just, like, clothing that is pretty,
like, standard
easy to
armor?
miss. Yeah, well, it's more like just, like, black leather sort of stuff, just to make it, like, easier to move around at night. But there is an insignia that they all have, which is a Zentrum symbol. Trying to find a picture. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a... Check a D&D chat in Discord. Like that, but like think of like a golden badge version. Or like not necessarily a badge, but
There's a dragon on it.
yeah.
Do they work for the dragons?
I think it's just a stylistic decision.
They work for
I'm gonna do
fucking
an
dragons.
insight check.
Oh, we're all gonna incite them now? They work with the dragons, don't they?
I'm doing an insight check roll right now.
No.
It's a 27. Finish your muscle, Matt.
Yeah, eat that fucking muscle.
Eat that shit,
Slurp
suck
that
it.
fucking...
Slurp that muscle. Let's get it.
Fuck.
Get in there. Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Take it all. Yeah.
Fuck.
Slurp.
Oh shit, that ball
That was-
beat, boy.
That's my DM.
How about one more, right?
You know, I'm gonna
Yeah,
hit it
yeah.
anyway.
Take the whole shell.
The whole fucking shell.
Oh yeah, the whole fucking shell, boy.
I don't think I've ever had muscles in my life.
I don't think
know
I
if-
have
I don't
either.
think it's an aphrodisiac. Right? I don't know.
Hey, it's the juice.
So the inside check doesn't really tell you too much. You're pretty sure they don't work with the dragon cult.
Yo, did you say be gone, thought?
What?
Did you just tell that thought to be gone?
You just
No, it's the
noted
dragon
that.
cult.
No, I know, but just before that, you turned around and then
She has
did
already
this.
muscles left, and I said, "Yeah." She
yeah.
goes,
I think you just turned
Man,
around
this
and were
is
like,
this is
"Be
what we
gone,
saw. You
thought."
just did this.
All right,
It just went like-
your hour's up.
And then she walked away.
I don't know, man. You ever just want muscles after a nice summer nap?
Yeah.
Muscular.
That was pretty fucking gay, but
Do any of them
Not that
have
there's
any?
anything wrong with that.
Do any of them have
Oh,
any
shit.
magical items?
Not that you can notice by eye.
I'm gonna use my AK-47 and start mowing those motherfuckers down.
All right. What extremist phrase do you say as you do so?
None.
I
Dude.
say belly up, heads down.
The fuck? Belly up, heads down. What the fuck?
Silence.
All right.
Purges in silence.
I puff out
So-
my chest.
So you guys are led up the building. It's dark cold. And it's a pretty massive castle. Definitely like sleek and sort of like emo in design because it's like an assassin's guild. But it seems like there are many different organized wings to the building, and like there are very specific purposes. And this castle is very well organized. You're not sure who the leader of the Zentrum is, other than hearing him being spoken of as Paragost. But you haven't heard anything about Paragost. You are led into a large room, and as you were told not to make yourself too comfortable, you're all pretty alarmed as when you enter the room and the guards close the door behind you, you're all facing one of these things.
Oh
D chat.
D chat.
It's massive.
Just like a Doom.
What the fuck?
It's massive. Like this thing is like 10 feet across. It's just a massive orb with an eye in the middle and several other eye stalks and a massive mouth. Who might know what this is? Clarence, make an Arcana check.
Make one.
Okay.
Make that
Sure,
motherfucker
Matt.
Kinda chair. Boy.
Yeah, this is a beholder.
This is a beholder, guys.
What the fuck is that?
What's a beholder?
So they closed the doors on us?
They close the door. The thing did not attack you, and all of you hear a voice in your head speak to you, saying, "Be still. I am Monksum."
Can you change the music for this?
Yes,
Is what?
What is his name?
Monksum. I'll spell it.
Monksum. Wow.
Among some.
I remain as still as possible, to the point of being rigid. Even.
Ooh.
I like get really like uncomfortable and just kneel down and start petting Velka, like not making eye contact.
I just kind of look at the rest of the party and then look back at Monksum.
Oh man, music. That's a fucking hard choice. Should have thought of this.
I stand back up and look at it.
Okay, wait. Let's
You got
try
something,
it.
Matt? You got something?
Let's see. Let's see.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh?
okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will work.
Hello?
My name is Clarence. It's nice to meet you, Maxim. Monksum.
Monksum. And all the eyes just sort of like shift like around and eat like view from a different angle, and then watch as they move on to each and every one of you, one eye stalk at a time. The big eye in the center just like constantly surveying, swaying very ominously.
My apologies on mispronouncing your name. I was a little bit caught off guard when I heard you.
No need to be so cautious. Why do you come to Darkhold?
Well, we were hoping to speak with the Zentrum about some.
I may speak for the Zentrum.
So are you the ambassador, I suppose?
I am second to Paragost. No others command me.
Hold my arms.
Looking for a place to hide the masks and alliance against this cult. From what I'm told.
Alliance would serve both of our factions well.
How inside of my head is he? Like, how would I see? Like, can he like read our thoughts? Like, does it even matter
No.
if I like say something or okay?
Well, you think something and he'll hear it, but it's only surface level thoughts.
Okay,
It's not like
okay,
he can like
yeah.
dig into your brain,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay.
How has your faction been holding against the nearby cult? I know that they're stationed in the Well of Dragons, and I'm sure you have heard the Drackhorn.
Any assault they launch will be a Pyrrhic victory at best. That may change if the mask is here.
What of the Horn?
The horn is troublesome. Each day you see more being drawn to it.
Can it be
Is there
destroyed?
anything-
Perhaps. But it would not be easy to acquire. It would take 3 of you to lift it, let alone getting inside.
3 of us. Lift it. Who's blowing it?
I cannot say.
Well, you know, it could get pretty narrow at the mouthpiece. It doesn't have
That's
to.
true. That's true, Fingers.
It's a shame. We used to have a pretty big fella. It'd probably only take him and me. Oh.
Why have you summoned us? It seemed like the guards were expecting us.
Indeed, we hoped that you would come. We seek alliance.
As do we.
Then it seems all we need to discuss is your competence. And then afterwards, what shall be done with the mask?
Seems like here may not be the safest place for it. Do you think it could be destroyed somehow?
Only Tiamat would know how. She would not share.
Could we hide it on a separate plane, maybe?
This is not a bad idea. But if you may travel to and fro between the planes, what stops others?
True.
What about like a plane that no one knows about? Like a really, really small plane.
Like a pocket plane?
Like a
Personal
Just
demi-planes
in
exist.
another dimension, then the safest place it's going to be is the place with the most defense.
I am in agreement. Darkhold has considerable defense. You could say more so than any of the cities on the Sword Coast.
That's down with us.
Still,
Say that again.
But we are this close to the Well of Dragons.
That is the downside.
yeah, that sounds like a place where a lot of dragons would congregate. If I had to guess, you know, just looking at a map.
But what place is safer? What place is safe enough to hold a mask from practically every chromatic dragon in the world?
Where are we going next?
What'd you
Wait.
say?
Where are we going next?
We could potentially leave it with my people in the Robin Mountains.
I kind of give Pemba like one of those eyebrow.
I mean,
Can't
like you
help.
said, we haven't determined if they can track it or not, and well,
But that
We've
leaves
been
them
One
to
there,
a very
one there, and
vulnerable
see if they
position.
can track it down if we leave it somewhere.
That
Maybe
doesn't
we
seem
can-
wise.
Maybe we can draw some of them out at the same time.
You cannot scry between planes, is that correct?
Most are incapable, but there are some.
Kyle, what about with your father? Are their defenses strong enough?
I guess it's a question if he's willing to do it and what he would want in return. How long before we can use the sending stone again?
Dawn?
And we can message him at dawn.
What about... Okay, there's like several different factions in Hell. The Hell Plains, the demons, or the devils. There was like one devil who was against Tiamat, and another devil who was pro Tiamat. Am I wrong, Matt?
You're not wrong. You're right.
And the Bone Devil outside Neverwinter, didn't he tell us about said demon that was pro or anti Tiamat? I feel like we heard about it from somebody, right?
Yeah. Fuck. Who is anti-Tiamat?
Is it the first layer? The bitch of the first layer?
No, she wants Tiamat out, so she supports the Dragon Cult because if Tiamat sends the mortal plane, then she won't be in the first plane anymore.
And she's sick of that bitch.
Yeah.
You know how it's canon it calls dad fuck Tiamat?
Yeah. He said
That's
she
pretty good.
was dry.
What?
Wait, you don't remember that?
No.
He said she had a dry pussy.
Wait, Paul's dad said that she had a dry pussy.
Yeah. Fuck
Oh
her.
my
Yeah,
god, my
yeah.
dad
They had
fucked
relations.
Tiamat.
Yeah, they had relations.
Sandpaper
Oh my
pussy.
god, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's why that motherfucker's a goddamn. Like, what the fuck?
Monks, are you aware of any of the other locations of the masks?
It is likely they are at the Well of Dragons, being assembled for the ritual.
How risky would it be for us to go in undercover as cultists? Try to get in a position where we could steal it. We got close enough. We could go through Fingus's spell back here with one. If anyone followed, we would fight them here, but as it is, we only have one mask. What's stopping them from just sending all of their forces here and waging war for it? If they get that mask even for an hour or two, that could be it. We have to try something, right guys?
Aye.
Sounds like it.
To lose this mask means the ritual begins.
But what if we got another one? What if we held two?
Are you saying we make like a paper mache decoy or something?
Not exactly, but hear me out. What if we get 2 boxes, okay? If we were ever put in a situation where we had to give one up, they wouldn't be able to tell unless they opened the box, right? What if we found a way to permanently close the box?
Oh, my mic, it froze at such a weird time.
Yes.
It's a really good time to freeze, actually. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
What? Think
That's
about
an
it though.
interesting proposition there.
Is there
I
any
mean-
way that we could... Imagine if we could seal this away, permanently.
You need some strong magic, no?
Or
If
some
any-
strong glue. I might have a mushroom for that.
I think either way, we should try to find a way to seal the box the mask is in.
I mean, every layer of protection counts, that's for sure.
But
Do you know of
are
anything?
we going to leave it here, or
Do you
are we
still
taking
want
it with
to-
us?
Do you
We're
still
not
want to
leaving.
try and give it to my father?
Hunksum, could we speak to Paragost?
I speak for Paragost.
Okay. Xantham, what do you know of the Lich King and Thay?
Zostam is powerful. His necromancers have done much to subdue the people of Thay.
Do you think it... Do you know if he could be trusted or not? His allegiance is certainly not with the cult.
No one is to be trusted. Some are only meant to be used.
Hey, insight check this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Go for it.
How do you even read the giant fucking eyeball?
Yeah.
What? Is it in his...
You can water really quick.
I just. Why
Well,
is
be
it
quick,
here?
okay? Because we're in the middle of something here.
Where's
Yo, I'll be
Paragost?
really
Is
fucking
Paragost
quick.
like a terrorist?
Good roll.
That's a natural 20.
Pemba, you get the idea that the Beholder is not very concerned with your party's aspirations and mostly surveying all of you to get some sort of read on your competence and how useful you guys may be.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that you wouldn't benefit from
Yeah.
whatever he has, but you know.
Well, what are we thinking?
Okay. What if we put it back? No, never mind.
Perhaps you should save the theorizing a little while longer. You still have yet to prove your competence. Kalstrava, your mother has made her way off to Waterdeep, as she is confident in your ability to display this competence. She was to remain until she learned of your reappearance on our realm. I need only your signal that you are all ready.
Can we know what we're to be ready for?
Indeed. On your mark, you will have 10 minutes to prepare for a fight with the pit fiend Varvov.
I look at Call. What? Now? Here?
In 10 minutes, on your mark.
Whoa.
Here? Like in this
one of-
room?
In one of our chambers, I can teleport us there with ease. I will then summon the pit fiend in 10 minutes on your mark.
Okay.
Wait, on on our mark, eh? So we could, take a couple minutes to put our heads together here before the
You
10
may discuss
minutes,
if
or
you wish to do so.
does the 10 minutes start now?
So on our
10
mark,
minutes
when we
start
say,
when you agree.
Okay,
You may
okay.
discuss whether or not you wish to make this endeavor.
Oh, okay.
Should
We
you
can
start
say
speaking of it as though you intend to.
What?
can you
What's the
tell us
point of
more
all
about
this?
this beast?
No, we're not agreeing to this, right?
Well, why not? I think we
See-
can take on a pit fiend with
I'm not saying
Castrava
we
and his
can't.
new sword.
It
I
sounds
just-
like a pretty evil thing, you know.
Believe me, well, I'm more than aware of those things. It almost leveled Neverwinter if Call's dad went to intervene. But why would you have us do this? Surely we have more important things to take care of, no?
There is a price on Varvog's head, a portion of which you will all be entitled to once he falls. Furthermore, what use would we have for a party of esteemed adventurers could they not perform this task?
We don't have much of a choice, do we? If we don't do this, you're gonna take the mask from us right now. Is that right?
Ooh. Make a persuasion check. He does not give you a response. Just stares eerily into you. The eye blinks a single time.
Look at Phelan. Phelan.
Yeah.
We know what it can do.
Well, I
Sorry,
have
There's
no
more of
idea
us
what it
this
can
time.
do.
We can do this.
Okay. I take
We've
out
got
my
10 minutes for this.
I take out my book, The Great Fiend Bestiary, and I go to try to find the page on pit fiends.
I interpret this as an acceptance.
Yeah. Fine.
Very well. 10 minutes begin now.
Okay.
Go to my phone real
Wait, what can it do?
I don't know. Matt left before he could tell us.
Okay,
Bestiary,
what
so
can
I'm
we
assuming
do?
you can just look it up on the wiki, right? And see what abilities it has.
Yeah, but
kinda.
I want Mert to do it in case he has
Oh,
it.
okay.
We could fuck this thing up, dude. Just
Yeah,
like,
no, there's 5 of us now, and we have huge cocks, so...
Yeah, but it's a pit fiend. Its name is Pit.
Yeah,
We're
it's-
going in a
it's
dungeon.
huge.
It's gonna make a pit. We're all just gonna fall.
I
don't
don't
think
think
it's
that's how
that-
that works.
Yeah, like, wait, what am I supposed to expect? We can't bring
Okay, let's-
Dawa and Velka, but
Let's
we
put our
can.
heads together here for just a second.
Okay, here's my thoughts. Okay,
Do we have any spells that we can coordinate that are
Yeah.
effective at killing demons?
I do radiant damage. Does that help?
We can. Worst case, we can force cage it if we need time to.
I think they're resistant to fire damage, so don't use fire.
I can use. I'm assuming it can regenerate, so I
right?
can use.
I don't know if I just... Did I know that?
If I
might
throw
have
chill
known
touch
that.
on
I
it,
don't know.
then
I think we can just fuck it up. Like, honestly, I think I could just run at this thing. That's probably what I'm gonna do. It's one
Famous last
thing.
words. You run at it and get one shot.
Last word.
So-
I guess we'll find out.
Matt, what does the Great Fiend Bestiary tell us about pit fiends?
What'd
Yeah.
you roll?
That's what we're
You
looking
didn't
at.
ask me to roll.
Oh, sorry. You should roll intelligence.
Unskilled?
Or actually, no. What would it be?
History?
What's your thing? Yeah, history. Sorry.
Oh boy.
And then tell me what the roll is.
The first one was a 17. I accidentally rolled the second one at 21.
So history roll of 17.
Correct.
All right. Pit fiends. They are completely immune to fire damage and poison damage. And other than that, they are resistant to any non-magical weapon. They also have the ability to manipulate fire with ease, being able to cast spells like Fireball whenever they want, as many times as they want.
Good.
Could you repeat that last part?
They are able to cast fire spells with ease, so they can cast spells like Wall of Fire and Fireball very easily.
Does my bow count as magical weapon damage?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. That's all good.
Pretty sure everybody has a magical way of attacking this guy. Like Fingus and Clarence have magic, and the rest of you have magic weapons, so you're all good.
Does he need silver arrows?
No. The bow is magic, it'll work.
Alright. I am going to turn to Pemba and pat him on the back, casting Hollow.
Oh, what does that do?
Ooh, what effect?
Why isn't it casting? Oh,
There you go.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cast that twice. Okay, so basically, first of all, fiends can't enter that area within 60 feet of you unless you come to it. When it comes to that point, if it starts if it enters that circle,
How long? Well, you're not going to be in this room, so you may want to wait. I mean, unless it's on Pemba.
yeah, I'm gonna wait until we get there, but I'll
Okay.
hit him on the back.
Okay, so, alright. So yeah, basically just, let's say you let everybody know that's your plan.
How does energy protection work? Affected creatures in the area have resistance to one type of your choice.
Oh, that's basically like fire, frost, like whatever, one of those. So in this
Did
case,
we
you
just
probably want
find out
fire.
that it uses fire damage?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do energy protection, so if we're within 60 feet of Pemba, we have resistant to fire.
Okay, how long does that last?
Just says until dispelled.
Wait, what?
It just says until dispelled.
What's the spell duration?
The duration says until dispelled.
Oh, wow.
It's a
Okay,
level
yeah, so
6
that's
spell,
just-
it's strong.
Yeah, so that's just gonna be active then.
Wow,
Unless he dispels it, yeah.
that's nutty.
So you guys, yeah, if you're within 60 feet of Pemba, you'll all take half damage from fire.
That's absolutely nutty.
So in addition to that, he
Great.
can't get within 60 feet of
You
Pemba.
can do both?
I think it's this and then it's a bonus, right?
It
It's
says
first and then
the
second.
components are supposedly worth at least 1,000 gold.
Mm,
So is that not something that you can just
I
cast?
mean,
Where does it see the components at?
I just looked it
I
up.
would say, is this hold on, let me look
This
this
is
up.
the first time
'Cause
we've
if
ever
it's-
used this one.
I put the link down in chat. In Roll20 chat.
Okay, so this is actually a cleric spell, but since Jacob is a warlock, I'm gonna say that the material components for his stuff are waived because the energy just comes from his pact with Delilah.
Cool.
Because the way the spell works is it's super cleric based if you look at it, but he has it for a different reason.
Right. So if
I don't know if you can select a person though. Just says you touch a
that's
point.
the thing I'm a
infuse an
little bit
area around it.
confused about. Just says you touch a point and infuse an area.
Yeah, I feel like that's that's a point on the map. That's how we normally done these spells.
Yeah, it looks like in the description it says casting time 24 hours, so it's like a ritual.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, you're right.
Oh wow, yeah, you can't cast that. You only have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Wow.
It's a really strong spell, though. It's good that you
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Alright.
I need to write that somewhere. Cast time. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that would be like really good if we know we're gonna get invaded somewhere. It's just like,
Right.
You just need to get the mats.
does anybody have any brilliant ideas? As far as it's looking to me, we're just gonna get in there and fight this thing, right?
Well, is Velka coming with us? I know Dawa isn't.
It's gonna shoot a lot of fire. I mean, that's
Maybe
what all the
Velka-
other devils did to us. I'm guessing
Velka-
that one's gonna do the same thing.
Do we find
Yeah,
out if
Velka
it
won't be able to do much.
does it shoot fire or does it cast spells?
It casts like fireball and wall of fire.
Okay,
I don't really
well,
have any spells that will help us.
I could
like
try
shooting
to.
bow.
I could stop 3 of its spells.
But demons are one of
Stopping
my
the wall of
favorite.
fire would help. It put a ring of fire around us, and we almost died just trying to get out of it. Or
Like-
that wasn't even the pit fiend, was it?
Is it dangerous to fight on the ground? I can make some of us. I can make us fly for a bit. For about 10 minutes.
You can make us fly.
3 of us. I have my broom, and I pull out my magic broom. But it means one of us won't be able to be in the air.
You did also read in the book that pit fiends can fly faster than they can walk, actually.
Great.
Well, I can always ground him.
We'll
That's
work on a
true.
demon. Devil. Fiend.
Who knows? But that's worth a shot. What
Hope
would
you're
I
all
ro-
your spell lists.
I can blind
Yeah.
him.
What would I roll to look for some creepy crawlies around here?
Didn't Fruit give you one?
Perception. Oh, yeah, you have a scorpion.
Oh yeah, I do have a scorpion.
Oh yeah, you
Curious
little
if there's any
scorpion
other.
boy. Have you ever feeded
yeah,
him?
we
Is
got
he,
that in a jar.
Is he alive?
You've been feeding it?
Yeah, I drop a little mushroom and there's like a couple holes poked in it for air too.
You could have sworn that it grew a little bit when you gave it the mushroom.
Okay.
If only 3 of us can fly.
I can fly.
Why is Sears on
Well,
his
I can turn into some useless gas, but he also won't be able to attack me either.
So Finger,
think you
should
need it.
we make the other 3 be able to fly?
I think you should leave Pemba on the ground. Well, no, he should probably fly. Pemba, you're gonna be getting up in there, I assume.
That was the plan.
Thing is, you're gonna have to keep Pemba alive as much as you can.
May need to make me able to fly. I can,
Yeah, I think we'll make
If I
everyone
can-
but Fingus.
if I can throw Thorel at the pit fiend, I can get on top of him pretty quickly.
Aha! Kostava, throw me with the fury of 1,000
Uh,
winds.
That's right. I
Alright.
look back at my sword, talking to it like a fucking maniac.
I'm going to prep this, and I'm going to use it on...
Alright, so you're gonna use that once you guys start the fight?
So it's for 10 minutes then, so that should be... What, 60 rounds? Assuming we get to that point. I don't think we will, but...
60 rounds. Oh my god, you're right.
Monksman tells you all to be still, and you will feel this familiar sensation of teleportation
And
around.
while this is happening, can I just cast guidance on like Call?
Sure.
Pat him on the back.
You're not gonna fight right away as you get down there. You guys enter the room. This is what you
Everyone,
see.
remember we took a long rest before, so if you had less health,
Yeah, make sure your tokens are all good. Like compare them with your
Yeah, I'm
you know,
chilling.
your page health and all that.
I still have to modify my XP for level 15.
Oh, we can do that after.
Yeah.
I think we're about as ready as we'll ever be, right? Do we
Wait.
have any more spells that can be cast on us?
Anymore.
I use
Thanks.
symbiotic entity.
Alright. Fingus completes his transformation. You're all looking at the weird mushroom like shape he takes on. Fingus, I guess you can add 4 times 13. 52?
Yep, that
Add
sounds
52
right.
to that little green bubble.
Remember earlier?
I remember Lilier.
remember
That was a
that.
good time.
I remember the time when Fruit was overdosing on the Wally burgers and
Oh, dude,
and,
that session was so good.
Cobman was like, "Oh, Lilier, can you do anything about this?" And Dawson was like, "Wait, what?" And Tim was like, "Fruit is overdosing right in front of you?"
Did we learn from the what does this creature look like? Did we learn that?
Oh,
at
I
all?
didn't even show you a picture. I can definitely do that because it's definitely gonna be one in the book.
Beholder just smacks us on the ass before we start.
He's every single
God.
tentacle.
Yeah,
Man,
Each one of our.
some likes.
That thing is
that's what those things
fucking
look like.
terrifying.
Yeah,
Wait, am I the tank now?
yeah, you're the tank
basically.
healer this party needs.
God.
Wow. He's a mace.
Alright.
What?
Amongst them says, "When you are ready, we'll summon the beast."
Okay.
Hold on one sec.
Juice. Pray that you know what it is.
I'll be summoning it down this way.
Sure. Can you move your mic closer
so-
to your face?
Who, me?
Seriously.
Seriously.
Damn.
How
Alright,
does
sure.
how
How's
does
that?
saving throws work?
Oh, way better.
Cool. That was weird. It's like barely any different, but whatever. Alright. So
do I see
if
what,
you guys walk down the hallways.
Where do
Sorry,
I see
what?
what my saving throw would be? Like if someone had to roll against me?
Your spell save DC?
It should be in your spell book.
Like if someone had to do a if I had something that says they make a Constitution saving throw, what do I see?
Your save DC is always the same, regardless of the attribute. It's just 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma mod. So your proficiency is 5, so it'd be 13 plus whatever your charisma mod is. Is
So
that
it's
4?
18?
18, 5? Holy shit! Yeah, 18.
I just realized Call's token has ponytails.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to get another one.
Where is it though? Where is it in the book?
It's in
It's like 8 plus your
spellbook.
plus something.
It's in spellbook. You see save DC for
Oh, Warlock.
under warlock. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I feel like I'm a little bit bigger than everyone else.
Are you? One sec.
Should I try
Oh,
to?
you are.
Should I try to blind it
Okay,
when we
perfect.
start?
Sure. What does
If
that
I
entail?
if it fails though, I can only stop one of his spells.
Clarence, do whatever you think is best. I trust you at this point. Didn't even
You guys
know.
walk down this hall.
Yeah,
All right.
Pembo should be up front.
And as you guys walk, so you guys get up to. You guys can like disperse if you want, like, however you want. But I'll assume you guys are up here. Is Velka down here or no?
No, she probably shouldn't fight.
Okay.
I don't think
No,
she can do
It's
anything
too
at all.
dangerous.
We have to go up these steps or can like we get in the
What is this
Before
enemy
this
called?
combat.
a pit fiend.
Pit Fiend.
Oh god, it's fucking huge.
All right.
Fucking huge. Like what the fuck?
And the Mongsum speaks one word, which is just the name of the demon, Vorvog. And you watch as a giant dark red portal erupts, and almost as if he's being flung by an invisible hand, the Pit Fiend comes hurling out of the portal. And I'm
Wait a second.
Initiato?
Initiato.
Not a good roll.
That's the real word.
Oh!
Oh, Jose Jaldrant.
I'm about to go fucking ham. Ooh.
I don't have any
Can
initiative
you
mod.
can you only
That's so
cast?
sad.
Is it one or two cantrips a turn?
Cantrips? I don't think we can cast. I think they all count as actions.
Cost probably your turn.
Oh, it's in the.
And Clarence, you cast Fly before the fight, so who is flying right now?
So right now in the air, it is I'm on my broom. Pemba's flying, Phelan's flying, and Kaal is flying. So the only one not flying is
Bingo.
Dingus.
I'm flying? Fuck.
How high up in the air are they?
Yeah, that's a good question. Is the Pit Fiend in the air already?
No, he's on the ground right now.
He's on the ground? Okay.
I mean, like I'm like a good like. How high is the ceiling here?
Really high, like well over 60 feet.
Okay, so I'm like I'd say I'm about like 50 feet in the air right now.
Okay.
I'm on my broom.
Okay. And how high are the rest of you guys?
Yeah. How high are we?
Probably about 30.
I'm gonna hover on the same level as Pemba.
Okay.
I guess I'm going for like the height of the Pit Fiend.
Alright. You level up with all about probably the 15 feet his height reaches. And it's your turn whenever, Call.
I'm gonna throw Thorel at the Pit Fiend.
Alright, remember that it's disadvantage if it's more than 20 feet away. So maybe
It's
from the
20
roll.
to 60, isn't it?
It's a straight roll if it's under 20 or under, but if it's 60 or under, that's disadvantage, and you can't throw it beyond 60.
Okay.
But you could reach if you just moved like 5 feet. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can fly.
I can fly. I can fly. Thank you.
Fly now.
Thank you, generous God.
They fly
Alright.
now.
Thorel buries itself in the left arm of the Pit Fiend. You hear him go oh, as he flies. And then I'm gonna 25
Bonus
damage.
action to teleport to him.
All right. And
Is
now
it
you
in
were
his shoulder.
Yeah, so you teleport your knee up on the Pit Fiend's shoulder, both hands on Thorell.
I can press Alt to move him. Okay, yeah. All right.
That would be your turn then, right?
Actually, I'm gonna action surge,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go for his face. I'm gonna go for his eyes.
All
Call
right.
an action surge?
I have
Three levels
action
in
surge
fighter.
now.
Hell yeah.
And
Maybe-
does action surge give you a bonus action? I actually don't remember.
Yeah, action surge
Maybe I-
gives you another action that turn.
I mean, is it just action or is it also
Yeah.
bonus?
Let me see.
I don't remember. Let me see if I can find it too.
Yep. Bonus
It does?
action and action. Yep.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna attack twice.
All right. Oh my god, nice. Oh, that one.
Fuck. Fuck.
All right, so the nat 1, you lose your balance as you strike, and he's able to shift his weight and throw you with his shoulder. You land on your feet next to him. You try to take a swing at him, but at this point, he's able to draw his blade, and he parries it. That's gonna bring up Fingus's turn. Your mushroom man.
Did it only two of those hit?
Baba booey, Blake, bitch.
Yeah.
I just, I pick a mushroom off my moldy quarterstaff and like crush it between my hands, and just, like, blow it at him.
Flavor.
That's yeah.
He rolled a nat 20 on that con save.
All right. Takes half
Yeah.
as much damage though, right?
Yeah.
There,
Wait, yeah. So he'll take 88. Roll your 88.
Ooh, mama, I need the advanced dice roll. Fuck.
Got it.
Roller. I literally. That's so sad.
37 divided by 2, 18.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
bad.
18 points of damage. Small patch of his scaly flesh rots off.
Ooh, ow, ooh, my skin. Gotta get some Johnson & Johnson.
Your turn, Clarence.
I am going to cast Eldritch Blast at him.
Classic warlock move.
So what's cool about Eldritch Blast is it fires 3 times.
Alright, the first 2 hit. 20 points of force damage. 2 bolts like bash into his chest.
Boom.
Anything else? Or is that it?
Can I cast a cantrip as a bonus action or no?
If it's a bonus action, if it says it is, but
It's
it
just
costs
a
an
cast
action.
time, 1 action.
yeah, never mind then.
Oh shit, I could have made my giant bug before the
Can I
fight.
cast a... No, it'd be a bonus action. Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Alright. Vorvag will take advantage of you being right up near him, Call, and he will unleash his full string of attacks on you.
Epic.
And this one's gonna hurt, folks.
God, if I
I guess
should've
I'll
been
dodge the
closer.
first one. If whatever hits, I'll do the dodge half damage thing. But yeah, it's only one of them.
Let him roll first, call. Do you think he's just gonna insta kill call right here?
Yeah.
I'm just dead right
Alright,
here.
well, first off, make a con save.
Is he casting a
and
spell?
then make a wisdom save, and then make.
Hey. Did I click it?
No.
No,
you
I guess I didn't.
click.
There I go.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
No, man.
What?
That noise.
Not okay. Not okay.
It's probably like an oh no.
no, it's just fun. It's the first one. Alright, let me do some math real quick. Got a lot of big numbers. I think we might hit triple digits.
Triple?
Kyle only has like 105 health.
Okay,
3.
so he's not gonna die on the spot.
I'm just gonna get knocked out immediately.
I swear to God, if I can't make
Ooh,
a giant
alright.
scorpion,
So with the halving of the first attack, he'll do 67 points of damage. You watch as first he bites at Call, the tooth like digging through his armor, claws at him, lifts the blade, which is flaming, and then misses him with the tail. You will be poisoned from his bite, which means you cannot regain health, and you'll take 66 damage at the start of each of your turns.
6d6.
now when he
Yeah.
says cannot
It
regain
was
health,
67, right?
Yeah.
So 30.
Cannot regain health until the poison is cured, which you'll make a saving throw at the end of each of your
36.
turns. And if you succeed, DC is 21. Then
as in like even heals, yeah, obviously.
yeah, you can't heal. You would
Yeah.
need to like actually cure the poison itself rather than healing him.
Was this a spell or is this just him swiping at him?
No, that was just his attacks. That is his turn though. Actually, he's going to take an opportunity attack from you if you want to use it, but he will fly into the air about 40 feet.
For me?
So yeah, you can make the attack opportunity if you want to use your reaction on that.
I guess I can't since I already used my reaction.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, even better for him. He is now in the air 40 feet. So your turn, Pemba. You're like level with him. This is in the air.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly. Going for his left wing here, right wing. I'm gonna slash at it with my melee. And I'm going to key point Fury of Blows and take 2 unarmed.
Alright, those all hit.
He don't miss.
Alright, 67 points of damage.
Pretty nice.
And then I am going to fly away.
Attack of opportunity.
He doesn't get them because I have alert. Or mobile
Ooh.
as a feat.
Oh, mobile, you're right.
Well, actually, you're not on your feet.
Alright, your turn then, Phelan.
Phelan's turn. It's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Freylon. Used aim shot, bro. Aim shot.
It's actually auto shot, aim shot, auto shot, multi shot, trinket swap. Okay. Listen, Matt, I see through your little game here, okay? I'm going to say Vorvac.
No response.
I thought you can control them if you know their name.
That's the true name thing. It's weird. Like,
Say it
Yeah.
backwards.
like a true name is like
Rob.
you would have to like embark on a side quest to get some like piece of knowledge from some guy who's like a nerd and knows his true name. It's like I don't know.
So that's not his true
The
name.
dork who summoned
No.
him.
Yeah.
Seeing that didn't work, I'm gonna shoot him. Oh,
Everyone just looks at you.
I really thought that might work.
It was a good shot, but
I'm gonna cast with my bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Gonna mark him. Oh, and I have advantage on Set Diviner. That's cool. Alright, and then I'm gonna shoot my big bow twice. First attack, nat 20. Second attack, nat 20.
the second one will hit. First one flies just past his wing.
That's 9 damage. Plus 1d6.
Ooh, nice.
15 big ones.
And
Fellas.
it's your turn again, Call. You're on the ground, but you can fly if you wish.
I can fly. Oh,
They
whoops,
fly
that's
now.
not what I wanted to do. Where's this thing? So I can fly up to him. Yeah, I'm gonna fly up to this motherfucker. Right under his... I guess I'm also aiming for this wingling here.
Oh, also, you'll take 66 damage. I'll roll that.
Oh yeah.
So you feel the poison shoot through your body as you fly towards him, taking 27 points of damage. You're now extremely weak.
Alright, then I'm gonna use feint attack or fainting attack.
Bring that.
Yeah. And then attack here.
Does that give you sneak attack?
Whoops, didn't. Or, yeah.
Ooh.
Man,
Alright,
I really-
so the first one, and then it's like what 1d8. I need 1d8. It's 5.
Nice.
So 55.
Wait, why do
Right.
you attack twice?
I didn't need to. That one didn't get. The second one wasn't a thing. No. It was just the first one, but the first one gets advantage from fainting attack.
So it's a sneak attack.
Oh,
So it gives me
so the
sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'll allow that. Sneak attack.
And then I'm getting the fuck out of there. I don't know. That was it was 15 to get to him.
Yeah, you'll take an attack of opportunity though.
I have mobile though.
Oh shit! All right, hell yeah.
Mobile
Yeah,
is
mobile is
sweet.
so.
All right, 55
gonna-
points of damage.
actually,
He's
I'm
looking
gonna-
very wounded. You guys are doing
Yeah,
all
I'm
of them.
get dead though. So 50. So then I have like another 10. There's
Alright, Can you
Fingus. So,
subtract that 27 yet?
I did not. I will do that once I move. It's here. Get closer to Fingus, and then I have 9.
Yeah.
9.
Just make a Constitution save then to see if you resist the poison again.
Yeah.
Oof. Alright. Your turn, Fingus.
Alright, I'm gonna, with the wave of my staff, cast
Strength
it down. Bring this demon back to the ground.
You will make the save. Anything else you're doing? Yeah, these things are pretty stacked against magic.
You know what? How high up is it?
He's like 40 feet high.
Yeah. Okay. But. Yep. Yeah, I think
Wait,
that's,
what are you? Oh, you trying to use the vine that's
that's all
like
I
30
can.
feet?
Yeah. Exactly.
You could grab his leg. Like
Yeah.
he's 40 feet high, but he's like 15 feet tall. So like,
I think it might only reach 20 feet.
oh, if it's 20 feet, yeah, you gotta look.
Oh, yeah, no. I can grab it. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, but I can't. Oh, it's a bonus action. Yeah. That's all.
All right, dexterity save. Grabs the leg
Directly towards
just
the vine.
barely, and he does not make the save, and it pulls him down. And now he's like 20 feet towards above the ground. He's making his way down. He's gonna plummet next turn. Clarence, your turn.
He's gonna plummet next turn, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. He's gonna plummet after your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast blindness slash deafness.
And blind him.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
On save.
Good call.
Oh, it doesn't show the. Sorry.
Oh, he does not make it.
Ooh.
He is blind as he hits the ground.
I'm gonna move over. over like right by Fingus. Like right. Actually, I'll move like right over here. I'll move right here. I end my turn.
Alright.
Unless
Why would you ever want to deafen an enemy? Like, how does that help?
What if it's already blind?
Well, yeah, that's
I mean, what then? If it's blind and deaf, can
Yeah,
it
then
even
it's
fight
super
at all?
fucked. Yeah, exactly. Like that's the icing on the cake is the deafen. So where are we at? Oh, Mr.
He's going to
Mr.
shoot a
Devil.
random fireball. And it's going to go right at Pemba.
Okay.
Make a dexterity save, Pemba.
Alright.
Go combo.
And you will dodge out of the way, only taking 11 damage.
I don't take any of that. If I succeed a dex save, I just don't take damage.
Wait, what?
It's like a
That's what
class
it's
thing
about.
or something.
Yeah.
Like my dex saves are just like better, so if I win them,
Oh yeah, you take half on a success and nothing on or half on a fail and nothing on a success. You're right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. You're good. All right, that's his turn. Pemba, your turn then. Looking very wounded.
yeah, I'm going to use charging slash on this guy.
How is Call alive?
He might not be next turn. Or might be unconscious rather.
66. I'm gonna get knocked out from poison.
Yeah, unless he rolls all ones, then
Okay.
it'd be great.
And
Oh,
I'm going to
what- that would be
I'm going to
nuts.
spend both of those key points to get the lethal strike added to this hit. Yeah. I'm going to swing at this motherfucker.
All right.
And I'm going to flurry of blows. 2 on
Wow.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Wowie
Well-
SpaghettiOs.
I'm gonna have him make this con save anyways, even though it already is a crit.
Yeah,
And what's your? Oh, it's DC 15 or a 16. All right.
Well,
Well, he still will take the 36 points. 26. All right. He is on the ground, several wounds, pouring like this black blood out of his body.
Yeah,
You hear him muttering to himself in a disgusting, like, infernal language. Or actually, it's abyssal, I think. Oh, never mind, it's infernal.
I can understand him partially.
You hear him, something about revenge and rebirth.
What a weirdo.
Well, you know that devils regenerate in the 9 hells if they die outside of the 9 hells.
Oh, good. I believe it is my turn, Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast a spell
Dude,
known as Lightning Arrow.
Oh, shit.
Yup. That's the one. And I believe that buffs my
We'll get
next
disadvantage on this save.
kind of action. Oh, hey, this is a bonus action. So I lose my Hunter's Mark, I believe.
Yeah, concentration. But that will kill him. 22 points of damage as the lightning.
I didn't shoot my bow yet.
Oh, is the damage? Oh, you have to make the attack. Okay.
Nice spoiler, though.
Alright, well, he dies.
You fucked him up.
And yeah, the lightning arrow goes right through his head as he's helpless on the ground. And you guys just killed a pit fiend pretty easily.
Yeah,
Woohoo!
we did, huh?
I'm gonna
Like
fly.
Pemba does a lot of fucking damage.
And right as the arrow pierces his head, with the scream that the demon lets out, its body burns into ashes.
Good.
Nice guy.
That was somewhat easier than I expected.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly over to Cal.
No,
I
I'm
just,
gonna
like,
fly over to Cal.
collapse on the
No,
fucking
I
You guys
can't
gotta
ground.
cure that poison.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't
just
do it.
fucking laying there in fucking agony.
You got you pretty good, huh, bud?
Fuck.
Thing is, can't you cure his poison or something?
Anything.
Poison.
Maybe a cure poison option.
Can
Everything's
I
on
inspect
fire.
him, Matt? Can I make a medicine check? Can I make one of those? See how we can help him at all?
Just by looking at him and the nature of the pit fiend, magical, some sort of magic's gonna need to remove this poison, or he's just gonna have to get over it himself. But he might die before that happens.
Oh shit.
I suppose there's no time. I take like a cross-legged stance and I put my moonglaive across my waist. I'm gonna cast Regenerate on Kyle. This is all 10 of my moonglaive stacks, by the way, guys.
What?
Can I not? I thought
If
I
I
couldn't
lose an
heal.
arm, I grow back?
Can I even heal? Does that help me?
Yeah, you can't heal.
It
Yeah.
doesn't do anything.
Nah.
It doesn't help stimulate the regeneration at all.
You can't heal.
Can't heal, bro.
Fuck.
There's 10 moonglaive stacks. You
I could
fucking idiot.
transport
Fuck.
him to somewhere where they might have a cure. Is there a large plant nearby?
Oh fuck. We're going back to the fucking temple, aren't we? Fucking. Oh, it's fucking fruit all over again.
Xanthan!
Bro, I'm literally looking at a spell McCloskey could cast right now.
Dude, it's not. He has to eat for an hour, and I don't.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And I don't have a gold bowl. Yeah, a jewel
Yeah, you're
encrusted
right.
bowl.
You just
I
eat
know.
for an
It's
hour.
I was just looking at it earlier. I was like, damn, I wish we could use this. I was like, I don't have a jewel encrusted bowl.
Is there one nearby?
Well, we
There's
could transport him
definitely,
down and do that. You too.
Definitely a druid spell.
Oh yeah, that I just don't have learned or copied into my spell book or active.
Can't
Well, I
you
guess when
prepare?
you're out of combat, can you change what you have prepared?
So is it? Can I counterspell the poison?
No.
Like, is the magic keeping the poison there?
The poison just has to be dispelled magically.
Gotcha.
And Matt, you'd probably know dispel magic spell. It's just you just don't have it in. But dispel magic is really common. There'd be no reason why you wouldn't know it.
Well, druids even have a protection from poison, but
That's protection, not cure, right?
if I wrap him in my cloak, it'll stop half the damage next tick.
Where's Xanthan? Is he in the room with us now?
He's not in the room with you. Oh wait, you probably I don't know. Like I was saying, Matt, chances are you know protection from poison and or dispel magic. It's just
Yeah.
it's not putting shit in because obviously I haven't played for a while.
Does he have to prepare it?
So niche.
I mean, the way druids work is they pick what spells they want to have prepared at the beginning of each day, but they always have access to all the druid spells.
Right.
It's just that we haven't been doing that.
And if you don't have it prepared, you can't cast it? Or...
Yeah, but we haven't been preparing it regularly anyways, so I'm not trying to be
Ain't
I
trying
don't
to
know.
be a bitch.
Yeah, I'd rather have this be like an example of why we gotta start doing that, and then just let it go this time because you would assume Fingus knows how to cast that spell.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fingers.
The problem is there's just so many fucking
Yeah, it's
Spells.
busy
like,
work to put them in.
am I
Dude,
ever
druids
gonna
just have
use?
all the druid spells? Is that how it is?
That's prepared casters
Or-
versus spontaneous casters.
Yeah.
I think warlocks are prepared casters too, right, Jacob? Like you have to pick what spells you want at the beginning of each session, basically.
I don't have
I
to, but mine's a
think
little bit
Warlock's
weird.
spontaneous. I think
Oh,
Warlock
okay.
has the spells they know.
It's
Mage
like every
is
spell I
prepared.
cast is at the max level, but I can only do 3 of them. But what's cool is I
Mages,
also get them
mages have
back
spells they know too. They have spell
from
books.
short rests. Yeah,
Sorcerers. I
Like
think
wizards?
clerics are another.
wizards are the
Clerics.
biggest ones. Yeah,
Yeah,
clerics
clerics
too.
prepare. So do
Yeah.
paladins.
Yeah. But anyways, we can like just say for now we can assume Fingus with no protection from poison, because it's a second level spell and his whole theme is poison based. So like, you know.
No, actually, I think I'm gonna use Flame Blade instead.
Fingus is just a cold-blooded assassin sent to kill Call.
Shit. It fucking worked.
Alright, but we can say that Fingus casts protection from poison on Call.
Now does my spell help him?
Yeah, I'll let you use it to heal him. So it's not completely in vain.
Blessed DM. That's a lot of healing.
Plus, it's like one out of combat, like one every like minute.
Yeah, so you were getting right to full health over the next few minutes, Call.
Damn. That's fucking strong.
Yeah, and also the limb thing. Yeah, just saying. Remember that. Remember those spells that can do that. In case you guys are wondering if a
Remember
certain
that.
dude has an arm or not.
Wait, what is it? The limb thing?
Yeah. The target severed body members, fingers, legs, tails, and so on, if any, are restored after 2 minutes.
Damn. That's crazy.
That's a good spell. That's why it's all of my Moonglaive stacks.
Yeah, like
Right.
someone could lose their arm and you just
So
pop
at this
it back
point,
on.
Monksum reappears and congratulates all of you, and says, "There is much to discuss with those who are worthy." And you are teleported again back up to the meeting room with the two of you, or sorry, the lot of you.
I was about to say, was he implying that some of us weren't worthy?
No, you're all considered worthy.
Okay.
It seems
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this was the test to make sure you guys are worth their time, and now alliances are definitely in order once some specifics are sorted out.
Tells us like, I won't trust you if Velka stays. You didn't participate.
She gets none of the money. None of the bounty.
So we've proved ourselves then.
Indeed, Varvog was no weak opponent, but you slew him with ease.
What? What's next?
I would implore you all to return to Waterdeep to speak with our representative. Work out any details of this alliance. Know that you will see our army, the Zentalar, on the front lines by the Well of Dragons if the time should need to come. If this mask should not be dealt with.
Thank you.
And as for information, have you ever seen or heard of a silver dragonborn? Last seen somewhere near Erebor.
He is known to us, but his whereabouts, not so much.
If there's any news on him, you could always send us, please.
Noted.
Do you, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, would it be possible for you to scry for him?
I do not know him well. It would serve you better to find someone closer affiliated. My scrying would likely not succeed.
Understood.
You shall take the mask with you, then.
Now that you've trusted us with it,
I sincerely believe it will be safer with you.
and will Cal get to see his mother?
It is one of the reasons I implore you to travel to Waterdeep next. We must prepare for the worst.
I think he's right. Got a lot to do back there.
And you should also be ready to defend it. You would be fools to not expect an assault of the city soon.
Do you know something we don't?
Just a very healthy guess. It is a place with the heart of this entire faction fighting against the cult, and likely the home of all of you. They know you will return sooner or later, and the mask with you. Whether you are there or whether you will be drawn by the attack, it is only a matter of time.
I think they'll bring all the dragons from the Well of Dragons. Do you think they're bringing everything?
Not all, no. They could not march their army that far. Most of their army must remain to guard the Temple of Tiamat, should it be used for the ritual they are planning. But dragons fly very swiftly, and you should expect some number of them. It is unlikely there will be more than an extended few. Dragons cannot get along in large groups in such a small area. The Temple of Tiamat shall be the only exception.
Okay.
I guess we have to go now. Sooner rather than later. If you think they really are coming.
It's a shame. And to think I thought we'd actually find the Dragonborn.
I
Due time, Pemba.
But I also understand what's best for the coast. To Waterdeep then?
Yeah. Fingus, find us a tree.
Okie dokie.
If
I bow to the beholder.
Alright. And you guys leave Darkhold, find a tree not far from it.
Come
And
on,
Fingus opens the green swirling portal that you've all seen before a couple times, except for Call. It's a little new. You all enter through it in the few seconds that it remains open. And right away, you're hit with the warm spring weather, no longer in the mountains, and the the salty smell of Waterdeep. And the sounds of the city restore life to all of your spirits. And you feel safe for the first time in quite some days.
Well,
You are not sure when Call's mother is supposed to arrive, what means she may have used to transport here, but you do know that the ambassador from Thay is here to speak with you all, and that Leosin and Elia and the others will likely have more information for you.
Send the council then?
Yep.
So,
And I think it's probably best that we wrap up there so we can give more time to prep this whole thing.
Clean the blood off my Moonglaive or green ooze, whatever that guy had.
another fucking war in a city. Oh, I'm excited. That shit was so fun in Neverwinter.
Yeah. Was
Yeah,
Oh
was a
man.
good session.
that was a pretty strong comeback sesh. Yeah.
Definitely fucked that pit fiend up.
That Pit Fiend did not put up much of a fight.
Not at all.
Hey, you shouldn't have stuck on top of him, Jose. Like with mobile and the flying, like we had no reason to ever be in his attack range.
Well, I was just gonna try and, make him not even be able to tag anybody, but I missed. I missed the attacks very poorly. But yeah, you're right. I could have just attacked and got out with. 'Cause I forgot that I had mobile, to be honest.
Yeah.
Until you used it, I was like, oh shit.
Boys. My big, beefy boys.
All right, that's where
I'm
we're gonna
Alex
end the
Jones. I
episode.
love big black cock.
guys,
BBC,
next
I need that
week.
black seed.
Black seed.
Alex Jones. I
Yeah,
love
you
big
guys
black
just
cock.
like, you guys know what it's like, and you're just sitting around and your cock just like spews out all that black shit. Like that's the best,
Yeah.
yo.